Welcome back to the Adventures of Me playthrough of Dust and Elysian Tail. This is part 8 of our Let's Play series. And we're continuing off in the caves where we were previously playing in this game. And while I was recording this, I thought that I was actually still at the same spot where we started playing last time. I thought I forgot to save the last game. I sat here the whole time going, I've done this bit, we're going through the same bit that I've already played. Turns out, it's the part that I played earlier when I lost the audio, and I did the 2 episodes, and and the second episode I deleted because I didn't want to upload 2 episodes with no game audio. So, pretty much, I sat there the whole time thinking, I've already done this, I've already uploaded it to YouTube. When really, I hadn't uploaded it to YouTube because I deleted it off. Because I didn't want to supply that content to you when it wasn't at its finest. So anyway, in this adventure, we'll be continuing our way through trying to find what is happening down in the depths of the underground. This will be a little bit of a longer video for you guys because I did have the troubles in the last one. I thought I would make it up to you guys. So we're just going to be opening this chest here. And we find a blueprint with some other treasures along the way. And there's a chest on the platform up above, which I noticed while I was playing, which we are going to keep trying to get for a little bit here. Which didn't take too much trouble. Sometimes it's a bit hard to do those jumps where you got to kind of time it right and kind of get the boosts off. Like there, I clearly could not make it up to the top there. But that way we don't actually have to fall down to it, we managed to get up to it from the bottom, so it saves us a bit of time in the long run, I guess. Okay, so it's just going to heal up there a little bit. I wish you healed a bit more than you do when you go through the save points, but hey, at least you get some health back. I can't really complain about that. Anyways, moving right along. We're going to keep heading towards the left end of the dungeon, where we will find a lot more monsters that we have to fight. We'll be gaining a lot more experience. We will be leveling up. We will be getting a lot more money for the liking of it. And all in all, just a really progressive experience. We will be, I suppose, doing what we need to be doing with this game. As I was saying, I kind of wanted to level up a fair amount and get our skills up along while we're playing this game. That's why I tend to try and fight a lot of the monsters rather than just kind of go, okay, we'll just leave that lot there.
Ah! Wait! Let's follow him.
Pretty much from this point onwards, we will be trying to find that little critter in our game here. You come across him multiple times, and he just runs away from you when we just want to talk to him. We just want to say, hey, how you doing? Anyway, just going to drop down to the bottom to see if there's anything that we can pick up down here of any worth or any way that we can go, which honestly I have no idea how to get down to some of the levels in this game. You see on the map, it's like, oh yeah, there's, you know, up and down, or there's left and right, and I can only see one way out. Obviously, we have to, I suppose, unlock some more skills so we can actually access some of these places, but I can never see where you actually have to go, or what you actually have to do to get there. Anyway, we're going to ignore that merchant for the moment. I'm just going to continue fighting some of these monsters, getting the experience points. Because we actually getting close to level 11, which is good, because we do want to continue to boost up a bit. And we fell straight back down, but at this point we decided we'll continue exploring just in case we missed anything in this previous room here. Which we didn't. To be honest, we did not miss anything. We just, well, thought we did and ended up fighting some more monsters, which, you know, more experience as always. It's always good. Although we get poisoned a lot down here. A lot of these creatures poison you, and it's a bit tolling if you don't realise. There we go. We are almost leveling up to level 11 here. And there's another one of these. I actually like fighting the, I suppose, giant ant things. They give you a fair amount of experience and they're not hard to beat at all, which I really like. If I could, I would just go back and grind with them. But I figured that would be a little bit too boring for some of you guys out there. I'd rather continue the storyline than just sit there grinding off this one creature. You know, at the middle or halfway through a mission. And also now, after we get through this part of the game, after getting hit by this guy a fair few times, we will be continuing with some of the side missions just to see what we can get from the side missions there. And as you can see, we have just died, which is not that great a start. But luckily there's the save point right there, so we don't have to go all the way back, and we can just try it again. Yeah, so yes, we will be continuing some of the side missions, and we die again. For you guys, because I thought that would be a bit better, rather than just doing only the main story. I thought I'd dedicate, you know, 1 or 2, 3 episodes maybe to some of the side missions that we can then go off and do. See, this is where I need to work on that timing. There we go. Counted perfectly that time. Yeah, so if we did some of the side missions, we can actually learn some of the backstory to other characters, which I thought would be really cool just to kind of touch base on, see what's going on there in that aspect. And we have leveled up. We get a skill gem, and we're going to chuck it on our defensive skill. Yes, because I find the characters in this game, they're really interesting. They've put a lot of effort into the story behind everything. You know, why everything's happening, why certain characters act the way they are, why certain characters talk the way they do, why certain characters have an accent, why certain characters don't. They've really thought of all these different things to chuck into the game, which I absolutely love. Very diverse. I feel like the team that created this game, I know nothing about the company really, but I feel like they had a very diverse, like culturally diverse group working on this game. If it was just like 1 or 2 people from different cultures making the game, I don't know how many people created it, but I feel like they kind of took into account the fact that people from different parts of the world might be playing this game, which I like. I do like that. I feel like, yeah, they really put some thought into that, because there's real like cultural variation to some of the characters in this game, like where the characters come from and why, like, and I was saying how they talk. It's like, it's really interesting, at least from my perspective. That's what I am getting. Anyway, we'll continue along here after we find another giant and actually hit him with a counter attack straight away. That was pretty good. I still need to work on that timing though. Sometimes I get lucky like that. Most of the time I am not too lucky when it comes to the counter attacking. Be working our chain up here. Can't remember the highest chain I got. I think I had a 300 and something. When I got that achievement that time, it was pretty high. Haven't got another achievement since, which is a little bit annoying, to be honest. I'd like to get some more achievements. Haven't had one in a while. And I guess there would be story-based achievements that we can get from making our way through the story, which we will come across very soon, I'm sure. I suppose as you complete each chapter you get one, maybe. That would seem like a more logical approach to it. But you never know with games. Sometimes you get achievements for like the most random thing that you could possibly do. And other times you get achievements for just playing the game, like literally playing through the game and getting an achievement. I like it when you can when you play a game where you get an achievement or trophy and you get it, like, you know, it's like 50-50. You get half of them for just playing the game, making your way through different stages. Say you beat, you know, stage 7 of 8, you get a trophy. Then you get one for beating the game when you finish stage 8. But you also get you know, achievements for doing different combos and performing certain types of attacks in certain situations. I like it when they do that. Like, you get the half-half. It really encourages me to play the games more.
These aren't mushrooms, Fidget. They are called Tread lightly around them. They react rather explosively to movement.
Wonderful.
So yes, there are some really disgusting bubble sprouts here, which shoot out, I suppose, acid, like toxin thing onto us. Which I will point out, I was just trying to rush through past them and not worry about them, which kind of got me to get hit a few times there. So I thought you might be able to counter them, but nothing was working, which is slightly annoying. Because I thought you could be able to do something and it would just stop them from actually producing the toxin onto you. So we're just going to have a flick around the shop here, just have a quick look what we've got here. I'm going to sell some things so that they stock them later on. Just buy some healing items because we do need those, because I am getting hit quite a lot at the moment and needing to heal up a fair amount. I don't know what the blue one does. Does that give you experience or heal you? I don't know. I've only seen. I saw it twice there when I was rewatching the video. And we're just gonna go back this way just in case there are any little things lying around that we could pick up as we took the top route. And then we reach this area down here.
Picking on little ones, huh? You'll most definitely regret meeting me.
Keep wary of the bubble sprouts, Dust, or this battle will be over before it begins.
This is an interesting concept. You got a monster blocking you each way so you can't actually get out, and you've got the bubble sprouts that are pretty much just hitting you for all you've got. But the monsters are actually really easy to take out if you can just get that counter off on them. Yes. And the enemy there got poisoned itself, which I thought was actually hilarious.
And there he goes again. You're welcome, kid.
Come now, Dust. He's obviously terrified. Let's go find him, and maybe get out of this raining death.
And there we go, we get hit by the poison right there. And we have come across to a new area in this game, which is a pretty cool area. An underground city called Mudpot. By the little, I don't even know what to call them. The funny little creatures there that, or the guy that we're chasing after.
I think those monsters were smart enough to build a fence.
I'm certain they didn't. Let's hop on over.
So we'll just heal up the poison there so we don't keep losing our health. And there's the sheep in a pen there, which is pretty cool. They've got a farming area going on, which I actually like. It's like a whole nother civilization. Kind of working the exact same that we are, but underground.
Goodness, what would I do if you gotten yourself hurt?
Ah, Mama, look! Those things must have followed me!
How'd they jump my fence? Crafty vermin, those surface dwellers.
She does see that I can fly, right?
I'll be sure to tell her, Fidget. I'm sure that'll clear things right up.
Back! Back, you beast! I got this here spoon and I ain't afraid to use it!
We aren't here for trouble, ma'am. In fact, we just saved your son.
Huh? What are they talking about, Bobo?
Well, they have been following me for a while.
What? How far out did you go? I may just save the spoon for you.
I'm sorry. We just came down from the surface to...
Do I look like some country bumpkin to you? Of course you're from the surface. I think I'd remember seeing a talking, flying weasel cat thing down here.
I think we got off on the wrong foot here.
She sounds
My
pretty much
name's
like a
Dust,
country
and
bumpkin
this is
to
Fidget.
me.
Some creatures attacked a village above these caves, and we're trying to figure out why.
Attacked a surface village, you say? Well, if that don't beat all. We underground folk tend to keep to ourselves. Got enough problems of our own already.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Actually, what I'm saying is, we got enough problems of our own without you surface folk bringing all that nonsense down here. So, if you don't mind...
Come on, Dust. We're obviously not wanted here. Wait!
That's enough, Bopo! You ought to get back to your chores before I take out the spoon again!
Mama, I've seen them fight. They even got themselves a talking sword. I bet they could help.
Young man, I don't care if their sword spouts rainbows and bowls of delicious baked beans. I don't want their help.
Stop saying that! Pa's gonna die if we don't do something!
Die? What's going on?
Well, our healing wells have gone and run dry. And my pa's done gotten real sick. That's why I went out. To find some more of that water.
I hate saying it, but it's true. See these mud pots lying around? Normally they're bubbling to the brim with mineral water, but just a few weeks ago, they dried up to nothing. But that still don't excuse you from putting yourself in danger like that! I may not be able to help your father, but I sure as heck ain't gonna lose you too!
Mama.
I wonder if those monster attacks on the surface could be related to your wells drying up.
I wouldn't be at all surprised. It's been a couple weeks since the water dried up, but every creature here is feeling the effects. I'll bet those creatures broke through to the surface looking for more water.
Mama, maybe these two can go talk to the lady.
The lady?
Oh, she's a sweet old soul. Lives deep in the caves, makes the waters flow. She doesn't show herself around here too often, and we can't actually go see her on account of all the nasties living between here and there.
In that case, I'll go speak with this lady and see why she stops the flow of water.
You do that?
This can't all just be a coincidence. The attacks on the surface, your wells drying up. I'm certain this lady must know something about what's going on.
Well then, I had you folks pegged all wrong. If you aim to help my husband, I promise not to clock you with my wooden spoon of justice.
Thanks?
So, you're heading down to talk to the lady now? You'll help my pa?
We'll do our best, Bopo. Just don't go running off again.
You got my word.
Very interesting story going on there.
Peacefully. Let's leave him alone.
It got me really curious into finding out more about this water. It's just, yeah, really, really cool.
Oh, it's a pretty kitty cat. What, me? It's a flying cat! Oh.
She's not a cat, little girl. She's a...
This girl is
I don't
hilarious.
know what she is.
I'm not a cat, you dolt. I'm a nimbat.
Is that what you're called? A nimbat?
Yes, hello. My name's Fidget. Maybe we've met. Can I hold it? I want it. Just do something. It's trying to grab me with its little child hands.
Don't worry, Fidget. Sorry, what's your name?
Moa.
Well, Smobop, I'm sorry, but as much as she might look like one, Fidget is not a toy.
Hey. Ooh, I
Aw.
want her. She talks. I'll trade you. Look, I've got this box thing. Hey, Dust, look. That must be Reed's box.
Tell you what, next time I go to the surface, I'll see if I can find a suitable replacement. Then we'll trade.
Phew. Good idea, Dust. You know, that shop in Aurora had some things. Maybe the shopkeeper could figure something out for us?
Yeah, maybe you can make us some kind of fidget doll for her. After all, she's far too young to take care of a pet like you.
Yeah, way too much responsibility for... Hey!
I just realized, watching this back, about the box there. I did not realize that's what they were talking about.
Well, hi there, big fella. Am I hearing the local gossip right? You and your flying mongoose are gonna save our village?
What the heck is a mongoose?
Quiet, Fidget. And yes, you've heard correctly. Is this the way to the ladies' chamber?
Well, yeah, but I don't think you're gonna fit through this here hole in the wall. We had to close up the passage recently to keep those crazed nematodes from coming out and attacking the village.
What the heck is a nematode?
Anyway, seems to me the only way you're getting through is by sliding. I'd kick you through myself, but you know, I got these fat little legs and they hardly keep me vertical.
I appreciate the thought, but I'll find another way around.
Here, boy, take this red resonance gem. It'll open up the basement, and maybe you'll find a better way down there. Just make sure to avoid impaling yourself on them spiky rocks and thorns.
Wait, your underground cave has a basement? How does that make any sense?
Hey, big fella, what do you say to me serving your flying rat a big old jug of shut-up juice? While you're down there, why don't you make yourself useful and collect me my
This
hitting
guy's
stick?
funny.
Your what?
You see, I use this here stick to do my hitting, but I lost her in the basement, and I'm honestly just too gal darn lazy-like to go looking for it on my own. They don't have me standing around here for my good looks after all. Someone's got to defend this here hole.
All right, Blop. If I should come across your hitting stick, I'll be sure to pick it up.
Yes, just got some extra quests that we can complete there, which is cool. Come back and talk to that lady later. Right now, we'll just head up to the top, because I was pretty sure that there would be a save area up here in which we can save the game. Which is right up and out of the cave-in on the surface. So we'll be wrapping it up here, guys. Please leave a like and subscribe by hitting the subscribe button down below. It would be really appreciated. First, we're going to collect this sheep before we go and save it.
Wait, did you just...
I'll let you hit this.
Did you just put that thing in your inventory?
Yeah? What?
Okay then.
Pretty much just saying how weird games are. Anyway, so yes, we will be wrapping it up. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave any comments in the comment section below of feedback, support, anything that you think needs improving. I'm ready to hear it all. I need to hear back from you guys so I know what content that you would like to see. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.